Hello everybody and welcome to Luxury Benefits channel. My name is Sviatoslav and today we will talk about juices, smoothies with apricot, grapes, strawberries, calendula and viburnum tea that are good for the eyes. Juice consumption is an opportunity to get the necessary nutrients in the tasty form and easily digestible liquid. At the same time, a variety of mixtures of healthy juices limited only by the imagination. For example, you can make the following mixtures: spinach, carrots, oranges, green peppers, peaches, watermelon, cantaloupe and tomatoes in such combinations: 2 apples, 1 beet, 8 carrots, 1 lemon and 2 oranges. Or 6 basil leaves, 12 carrots, 1 lemon and 6 peaches. And 3 large cantaloupe slices, 6 carrots, 3 oranges and 1 green pepper. This amount of ingredients is enough for 2 liters of juice. Of course, you can take less quantity because the juice is most usefully freshly squeezed. The longer it stands, the less benefits in it. Smoothies are actually juices with pulp. You can make either pure juices or smoothies, like more likely. The following are fruits, vegetables, herbal plants that will help with problems with vision. Almost all of them contain vitamins necessary for the eyes: A, B1, B2, B6, C and E, and other substances that improve and stabilize vision. Apricot. It contains up to 20-27% of sugars, organic acids. Apricots also rich in potassium salts, which is strengthening cardiac activity, calcium involved in tissue formation, iron increasing blood hemoglobin. Apricots have a healing action in diseases of the cardiovascular system, kidneys and obesity. Potassium salts produce a pronounced diuretic effect, both raw and in dry form, dried apricots. Due to the high content of magnesium and iron salts, fresh and dried apricots recommended to include in the diet of hypertensive patients and patients with anemia. 100 grams of apricots have the same process of hematopoiesis, has the same effect as 40 grams of iron or 250 grams of fresh liver. Apricot fruits contain compounds that helps to strengthen the walls of the blood vessels with antimicrobial properties. Pectin capable of removing from the body poisonous substances, heavy metals and radioactive elements, vitamin P, A, B1, B2, B6, antibacterial substances. It is better to prepare juice with pulp. This is how carotene is preserved, which is so rich in its fruits. Beta-carotene is essential for maintaining good vision and healthy skin. 150 milliliters of juice daily is enough to meet the daily vitamin requirements. Apricot fruits help improve memory and brain activity, which is important for people engaged in intellectual work, school children and students. Apricot is very useful for children for growth, as it contains a lot of carotene, as well as for people with dysfunction of the central nervous system, with diseases of the skin and mucous membranes, the membranes of the eyes. But for diabetics or overweight people, it is better to refrain from apricot juice. It contains a lot of fructose and it's very high in calories. Grapes and raisins. Freshly squeezed grape juice contains vitamin B1, B2, A and C, minerals, calcium, chlorine, phosphorus, potassium, copper, iron, magnesium and sulfur. Grapes are rich in carbohydrates, sugars, organic acids. Dark grape juice contains substances that reduce the risk of heart disease. Grape juice improves metabolism, accelerates digestion, helps with cleansing the body, and it's used for weight loss. The presence of a large amount of minerals in the juice promotes blood formation. Grape juice helps with arthritis, liver problems, constipation, high fever, skin diseases. The juice has a laxative and diuretic effect, is useful for some diseases of the kidneys, liver, lungs. Scientists from Fordham University, New York, based on research, made conclusions about the benefits of the grapes for the elderly. In their opinion, it can prevent development of age-related macular dystrophy. It has been known that grapes have antioxidant properties, which of course explains the therapeutic effect. Grape juice has a tonic effect. It is help to the nervous system, reduce blood cholesterol. You need to drink juice an hour before meals 3 times a day. You can start with half glass of juice and it should be diluted with water in 1:1 ratio. Grape juice is not recommended for gastritis with high acidity, diabetes and obesity. The ability of raisins to strengthen the nervous system to act as a depressant. Doctors recommend raisins as a remedy for anemia and general weakness, from fever and diseases of the gastrointestinal tract with heart disease, lungs and kidneys. The healing properties of raisins are due to the content of useful minerals in dry berries, salts, organic acids and vitamins. The amount of sugar, glucose and fructose in raisins at 8 times higher than in grapes. It contains proteins and a large amount of minerals. Dark raisins, same as dark grapes, it is considered more beneficial than light varieties. Present in it antioxidants inhibit the growth of bacteria that cause dental diseases. The phytosubstances contained in raisins are beneficial for teeth and gums. Also, antioxidants, as mentioned above, are beneficial for preserving vision. Strawberry. It contains sugars, vitamin C, B group, folic acid, carotene, fiber, pectin, cobalt, iron, calcium, phosphorus, manganese, lemon, apple, and salicylic acid. Strawberries normalizes impaired metabolism, help with diseases of the heart, blood vessel, gastrointestinal tract, with kidney disease, anemia. Strawberry juice has a sugar reducing effect, so it's useful to drink it to people with diabetes. It should be taken 4 to 6 tablespoons a day. Strawberries have a diuretic properties and are useful for everyone who has problems with kidneys and liver. And it's also useful to drink it in case of onset glaucoma, when among other things for treatment is prescribed diuretics. A decoction of strawberry leaves and berries will help normalize blood pressure and metabolism substances in the body. Infusion of fresh strawberries. Pour 50 grams of berries with 200 milliliters of boiling water. Leave for 2 hours, then strain. Drink 50 milliliters 3-4 times a day. Helps with hypertension, atherosclerosis, and colitis. Strawberries are contraindicated for allergic people and for people suffering from gastritis with high acidity. Calendula. The flowers of calendula contain many valuable substances: vitamin C, malic acid, essential oils. They are anti-inflammatory, analgesic, diuretic, and lower blood pressure. Calm the central nervous system. Tincture of calendula. Pour 1 teaspoon with 1 glass of boiling water. Insist wrapped for 30 minutes, applying for rinsing, lotions, compresses for the eyes. 1 teaspoon with 2 cups of boiled water. Apply externally for eyes inflammation, bali, conjunctivitis. Calendula helps with headaches, sleep improves and efficiency increases. Viburnum. Viburnum berries contain twice as much ascorbic acid than citrus fruits, and in the content of iron salts, they exceed lemons and oranges by 5 times. Viburnum is rich in vitamins A and E, which are good for the eyes. In medicine, fruits and flowers are used for the treatment of hypertension, atherosclerosis, gastritis, colds, vascular spasm, and infusion of fruits is prescribed. Viburnum. Chop 2 tablespoons of berries and hot water. Boil 15 minutes, cool it down and squeeze. Take 1/3 of cup, treat 4 times a day before meals. Fresh viburnum juice helps with headaches. Vitamin fruit tea has tonic and soothing properties. Thanks for watching this video to the end. Today we discussed juices, smoothies with apricot, grapes, strawberries, calendula and viburnum that are good for the eyes and for the body. I hope it will help you. Subscribe to my channel and we'll see you soon.